All right, so the final thing we're going to cover here is just a redrag. Now, at the very beginning of this instructional, we talked about some of the keys and the things that I want to be doing when I'm hitting the arm drag offensively to ensure that my opponent can't counter or redrag me. But recognizing if you're going against an opponent that maybe makes some of those mistakes, those things that we said at the beginning, where either they're reaching across their body or they're not dragging high, like they're throwing the frisbee, or if they're not beating my shoulder. So any of those three things, there's probably some others too, but if he's kind of dragging, kind of lazy here, he's not getting the shoulder behind. Like right now, this is a better position. But if it's more of like a 50-50 position where they're just kind of dragging a little bit here, right now Tony can get the same thing I have. So right now we have the exact same position here. So thinking about that, if Tony were to arm drag me and I catch it, I recognize like he's going to drag. If I catch it right away, I can redrag and then turn this. I like going to that sag drag right away as often as I can. But if I realize he's starting to drag, my arm's starting to get extended. If my arm's really getting extended, now I'm in trouble. But if I can catch it at the beginning, like as soon as he starts to drag, before I get too far extended, there's going to be a line there. Once you get past it, like here, now I can't redrag anymore. I'm not going to get so right here. Once that arm starts going away, let's see where I lose it. Like kind of like right now, I can't physically get his arm anymore. So now I'm in trouble. I'm going to have to go to something else, either circle away. But then again, that opens up all that offense for Tony, the stuff that we've covered. So I realize he starts to do that drag. I need to counteract it right away. So redrag. As soon as I feel that he's behind my elbow, I got to be ready to do the same thing. And like I said, I just like to go to that sag drag. As soon as this he goes to drag me, I'm going straight to that and then jump to the side and try to get that easy takedown there. But you have a very small window if somebody's good in an arm drag to get this, because again, if he starts to get my arm extended and the arm drag happens quickly, and again, if I'm here, I'm not going to be able to do much. We're going to have to look to get to other stuff, but just recognize I don't need to panic when he gets an arm drag. If I do it correctly, this is a good one to drill, where he tries to drag me, just making sure I'm redragging it. Even if you're not going straight to that drag down finish, just getting used to the whole idea of stepping and redragging. Same thing if he goes to this side, just kind of getting used to getting that feeling of as soon as his hand hits the back of my elbow, I'm stepping and pulling and trying to get my redrag. Not going to work all the time, but it is an option. So it's important to just remember that it is possible just because somebody's arm dragging you. And keep in mind when you're arm dragging somebody too, if you get lazy, that they can do the same thing to you. So that's why it's important that we are keeping good position. I am beating that shoulder. I'm keeping that arm high. All those things. So again, Tony goes to arm drag right away. I'm stepping, I'm redragging. And like I said, I like to go to the hip and we just go to that sag drag finish that we've been doing so much here. So just a little thing. It's just good to remember. Again, if you're getting arm drag, if you catch it quick, we can get that redrag and turn it into our own offense. If you wait too long, you might be in a little bit of trouble. But it's just another good reason to make sure that you're doing it correctly on the offensive side of things so you don't get redrag. And then recognize on the defensive side of things that, hey, just because I'm getting arm drag doesn't mean I have to deal with it. I can actually look to counter it with an arm drag as well. So keeping that in mind.